To define the shipping, start by entering your business city, state, and zip code. This information is used to compute the shipping cost from your location to the customer location. Now the shipping is divided into two sections. We have the carrier section, which is the UPS, FedEx, and USPS. We also have a flat shipping table and a shipping table. And we have per item shipping table. The per item shipping table is another section we're gonna get to later in this video. And this is used to compute shipping per item, and it's a flat shipping rate per item. So if they buy 3 items in the shopping cart, it adds the total for the shipping for every single item. So we'll get to this section a little bit later on in this video. Now let's start with the carriers. Before you start using the website, you really need to set up the shipping and handling section. If none of these is checked, like UPS, FedEx, USPS, custom table, or custom shipping table, one of these has to be checked, at least one, so the shopping cart is able to compute the shipping charges. So to set up UPS, click on UPS here, and first the system will pull the published rate from USPS, which is usually the highest rate. However, if you want the system to pull more accurate shipping charges that includes also overseas, you need to set up an XML account. You click here, and let me bring this window down, and you scroll down till you see register. You click on register. It takes you to the UPS website, and I lost it here. Okay, you go to the UPS website, you set up your account there. Once you're done, it's gonna give you a user ID, password, and access key. Enter the information here, and when you're done, you can test XML account to see if this information is working. Now, under this, you see the markup multiplier. 1.0, it doesn't change the shipping rate that we are getting from UPS. You can mark it up, you can mark it down. If you want to mark it up, let's say 20%, you can put 1.2. If you want to mark it down 20%, you're going to put 0.8. Handling charge is a fixed rate. It could be $1, $2, $5, any amount you want to put. It's gonna add a fixed handling charge to the invoice. The customer does not see that as a separate charge. It will be included in the total shipping charge. Right under this, you'll see the insurance charge. UPS charges 35 cents per $100. So I set it up here to 0.35. Again, this amount you decide how much it's gonna be. Now you can also include the tracking number and order status. That's very important, so you get less calls and the customer is informed on what happened to their order. So the customer goes to his account section on the website, and they can track the order. Now, once you do all this, on the right side, you're gonna choose all the shipping type that you're gonna offer on your website. So next day air, second day air, ground, 3-day select. Those here are selected. Now the worldwide express, worldwide expedited, and standard, anything up from the section and below, it's meant for the overseas shipping. Now let's go back here and talk a little bit about FedEx. FedEx is set up in the same way. We have a markup multiplier, handling charge, the same thing. Also here, once you sign up with FedEx, you gotta put the account number and the meter number. This is a change that FedEx made lately. If you have a question on this section, just call support and I'll guide you through it on what needs to be done. Same thing here applies on the right hand side. You select the shipping type that you want to offer your customers on the storefront. And finally, let's go to the USPS, and same thing. Just get the information, populate the fields here on the right hand side, select the shipping type you want to offer your customer. Now, next, let's go to the custom table. So let's start with the flat shipping table. In this one, here's the difference between the carriers and this. On the flat table, it doesn't care how big is the order. They can order one CPU that weighs basically maybe 3-4 ounces, or they can order one of those big HP printer that weighs over 100 pounds. So this model might not work for you, but it works for some resellers. So anyway, you just call the profile name, whatever you want to call it, ground, and here it's set up for a flat fee of $15. And on the right hand side, you set it up if you want to just ship in the US only, or you want to include international, or you want to do it for all. So be careful with this section again. The shopping cart doesn't look how big the order is. It doesn't look how much it weighs, the total order. It's just one flat fee. So you can do ground, you can do next day. The only thing is you need to be careful with here. Now it's showing a ground here, and if you go to the carrier, and we have a ground also in the carrier. So in the shopping cart, you're gonna see now 2 ground. So you might want to do the naming convention a little bit different to explain to the customer what's the difference between the two if you end up using both methods. Okay, so let's go back here to the custom shipping, and now let's look at the shipping table, at the custom shipping table. In this one, also you can call it whatever you want to call it. So before I go into description, let me explain to you how this section works. You can base this on amount, weight, or how many items. So let's say they order 5 items, and you can put for 5 items I want to charge that much money. Again, you're mixing this, it's going to show alongside with the UPS rate and FedEx rate. So some resellers actually, they choose to use only custom table, but they don't want to offer UPS and FedEx. So this is a decision that you have to make. But let me show you how this section works. If I choose, let's say, amount, and I'm going to call it here, before I call it free shipping. So from $0, from $0 to, let's say, 100. Okay, I'll take this back. I want to charge here, let's say, $5 from $0 to $100. Okay, so anything above $100, I want to charge maybe $8. Now, as soon as I add $8, it's going to give me the next shopping amount. So let's say I go to $500. Anything above $500, I want to charge maybe $15 for shipping. And when I click enter, it's going to give me the next range of dollars. So the fields on the left hand side are the dollar amount. So it's from $0 to $100, it's going to charge $5. From $100 to $500, it's going to charge $8 for shipping. But you're going to say, wait, I want to maybe set up free shipping for an amount over $500. How do I do that? Well, the way it's done, I'm going to delete those. And this is where this becomes very useful. This is where everybody uses it the most. So I'm going to put 0 and I'm going to put -1. When I put -1, the system knows to ignore this. And then I'm going to put, let's say, any order over $1,000 is free shipping. So I'm going to put $1,000, and now it's free shipping. 0. Okay. So Anything above, anything below $1,000 is gonna ignore this. It's not gonna show free shipping to the customer. But any shipping amount, any shopping amount over $1,000 and above, now the customer is gonna see all of a sudden free shipping is gonna say 0. So this is where people use this the most. Now, per item charge, I'm going to go very briefly on this because this is a little bit more advanced, and you got to work with support on how to do it. But again, this section, if you want to do per item shipping, you have to provide the shipping for every item on your website. So you might have 500,000 items. Now, we do provide some Excel sheet that you say, you know, for the amount and so on. But again, this is not meant for you to do it on your own. Support will help you. However, the only thing you need to know, if you start using this, so let me go back here to the preferences. And let me scroll down. If you select this, then all these will not work. Even if you check them now, the system will ignore them completely. The system is not going to use any UPS, FedEx, USPS, and so on. So if you check this, you have to provide the shipping per item. Okay, so it might be cumbersome for a lot of you. Again, if this is your business model, discuss it with support, and I'll go into more detail with you.